Story time with Warhed.
You were in Mexico recently. You competed for Zona 23 in the junkyard there, man. That match was fucking nuts.
It was nuts because I was supposed to face Phoenix Kid and Joey Chaos, and then half an hour before my match, everything got switched, and they're like, "You're in with Miedo Extremo now." I'm like, "Well, it sucks because I had everything like I knew what I was going to do against the other English speakers, and now it's like, all right, I'm against Miedo, one of the best deathmatch guys in Mexico. Cool. All right."
Let's go.
Yeah. And there was a lot of stiff shots.
That ring sounded as hard as the fucking floor you guys work on generally. Like, holy shit.
It's a AAA ring. Like, it's stiff.
Oh, and yeah, you got split open like right away in that match too.
Yeah, from the chair shot. I usually don't take chair shots to the head anymore because of all the concussions I've had over the years. But how do you tell, how do you tell your opponent, like, hey, no chair shot me, bad to head? No, he just he fucking gave her, and like, if you watch the tape or if you watch on IWTV, you hear me say, oh, fuck, 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 because everything starts spinning. And I was trying to refrain from like puking and passing out because I've got a glass skull now. But, that was the beginning of the match, and I lasted the entire match.
You did. You took some pretty fucking gnarly bumps too after.
Yeah, did you see the gnarly punch to the face?
Yeah. Oof.
Con huevos, pendejo. Like, hit me with balls, you fucking pussy, and just poof.
Yeah, he laid that one in there. Oof.
Yeah, it left a mark for days.
Yeah, lesson learned.
No, my entire career I always tested people and always got punched in the face.
I guess that comes with the territory, really.
Oh, I'm just an asshole.
Whatever works. That match in the junkyard, just like the location of it all, it's just like, man, this is gnarly. This is like...
Oh, it's my heaven.
This is like fucking like Backyard Wrestling 2, There Goes the Neighborhood shit. Like, this is like one of the locations you can scroll through. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, that place is like heaven to me. And that's my second time with Zona. If you go back on IWTV and go back... what was it, 2019? Yeah, 2019 again. October 11th, I think it is. That's where I wrestled in a tag match, and I was against like Osiris and Dement Extreme, and just fun times. It was scary as shit because neither of the guys spoke any English at all. None.
Oh. So that's definitely something to work through, a language barrier plus working with somebody else and having to put your trust into their hands too.
Yeah.
Oof.
In 2019, when my first trip to Mexico, I went to Monterrey first to wrestle in King of Deathmatch.
Damn.
Yeah, I made it on the shirt.
That's fucking awesome.
So, King of Deathmatch, and I was against two guys. It was like three-way winners going to the second round. I was against Scam Trece and Ciclope. Ciclope, again, one of the top deathmatch guy in Mexico. I'm trying to figure out what the stipulation for our match is, because, every single match has a different stipulation. Scam Trece says ladders. I'm like, oh, ladders, cool, all right, simple, easy night for me. Get to the ring, it's covered in broken light tube glass. And I'm like, whoo. And he's like, yeah, after the match, whatever, we wrestle and blah, blah, blah. After the match, I'm like, I thought you said ladders. He's like, no, lamperas, lamps. I'm like, oh, that would have been helpful. Fuck, I probably should have practiced my Spanish coming here. One thing I was going to say is the only deathmatch tournaments I've ever been in are in Mexico. Like, NGX King of Deathmatch and Zona 23 Rey del Deathmatch. It's like, come on.
And I've learned that there's a certain gauge you have to have with the light tubes too. The skinny ones are no good.
Yeah, skinny ones are no good, but that's all they had in Mexico when I went down there the first time, and make the best of your situation and hope for the best. Actually, I got drop kicked in the face, and a little piece of glass slit my eyelid during that match. I think it was Cyclope. He gave me the low drop kick. Oh, I did the thigh slap.
Repent.
He did the low drop kick, hit me, boof. I rolled out, and I'm like, fuck my eye, fuck my eye. And I'm just like checking. No blood, no blood, no blood. Okay, good. Next day, I wrestled at Zona, did the match there. After that, went back to my hotel, and then I cleaned like the spot out, and I'm like, holy fuck, I got a slice on my eyelid. I have a picture of it too.
That's fucking gnarly. On the eyelid. Oh, that's brutal.
Other people go to Mexico to take pictures of the landscape. I take pictures of my injuries.
Hey, you looked like you had a hell of a time the last time you were down there. Just going to see all like the cool shit you were seeing. That looked like a hell of a time.
I love it, dude. Like I love Mexico, and it's it's my vacation spot now. I make friends there. I had a guy that drove me around anywhere I wanted, every day except for one day he was busy, but I just paid him however much his Uber thing would cost. And fuck yeah, I made friends there. I keep making more friends that want to learn English, and they're helping me with my Spanish. And you know, wrestlers. It's like Osiris and he doesn't really fucking speak any English, but I'm like, playera, you want a shirt? And he's like, sure, sure. I'm like, grande or an ex grande? He's like, ex grande. And like I gave him a shirt, and he's like, oh, talking to his buddy, like, yeah, I got like a shirt. It's cool.
That's awesome.
And I got to sit beside Demus, and just shoot the shit with him.
That's travel the world and do what you love, right? That's fucking awesome, man. I don't even know what else to say except that's fucking cool as shit. Like honestly, like doing what you love and you never have like it just sounds like a blast. Other than like the bad parts of it, obviously, but like other than that, just like it sounds just like a blast.
There's no bad parts. I get paid to wrestle while I'm on vacation. It's like, what's the bad part of it? Like, oh wow, so I got punched in the face, legit. I got a chair shot. I'm okay. I walked away fine. I got on that plane. I'm safe. No one fucking kidnapped me like everyone put in my head.
Yeah, they like to do that, don't they?
When you go to Mexico, you gotta hide your passport. Yes. The first time around, I hid my passport in my boot while I wrestled because that's what the vets told me to do. Second time around, fuck no. Whatever. Like I'm standing there in the junkyard. Cyclope is like, chat. I'm like, oh, Cyclope, what's up? How's it going? Como está? Hey, like
That's amazing.
it's cool just being on like a lightly friend basis with these dudes. And Cyclope even said, he's like, your Spanish getting much better. I'm like, gracias.
That's awesome.